Where do you see yourself going with, like, are you continuing? I mean, you're having a show coming up, and so is that kind of a capstone to it, or are you going to continue it? And if you do continue it, can you continue this pace or these conversations?
Um, in a way, I feel like this gun work, at least I'd like to. Although I did have a thought the other day, it'd be really nice to draw this or whatever, this other gun and whatever. But then I canceled that out of my head. I feel like I've said as much as I could say, and I don't know that I could push it further. Do you know what I mean? It might be too. I feel like this has the right amount of whatever it is that it needs, and that I need to move on, which I have been. And it's equally as political. I'm starting to do work on education, which you and I have had lots of discussions about too. So
good luck.
Yeah. Well, it's an interesting thing. But anyway, in my head, I've got all these new things going on with this other idea, and I'm trying to wrap up. It's weird to be in between because you still have to, put a nice little bow on the last thing you did, and then move on to the next. Your brain is already on the next thing.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm done with the guns. I don't know. I feel like, maybe they'll stand the test of time in terms of the argument. Maybe they won't. It's not up to me. Yeah. But I have some interesting things, and we'll see.
So can you plug your show for us a little bit? Because I feel like this is a good opportunity.
Yeah. So it'll be in September. It'll be in September in Torrington, Connecticut, which is a very rural sort of ish place. The Torrington itself is pretty cool, and maybe not so incidentally, John Brown once lived there. Anyway, so it'll be in Torrington, Connecticut, the 5 Points Art Center Gallery, whatever. I'm bad at names. I'm also bad at PR. But so it'll be the mid-September. It'll be called, I've been stewing with the name. I think I'm settling with internal ballistics, which is a term that describes the study of what happens to a bullet inside the chamber of a gun. Right, which is basically what this work is about. So that it'll have not all the work is going to be in it. There's a lot of work. So a lot of the a little bit of, because the work itself managed to go through different forms. So there's a little bit of everything. There's sculpture as well. I took a sabbatical last year around this time for making those, and gladly they're finished, and so they'll be in there as well. It'll be nice to see the work together.
Yeah, that's a really beautiful title, by the way. I mean, I think it metaphorically really works for the kind of conversation just that idea of the path that the bullet takes, as it travels through the machine. It's a pretty nice one. I think you landed on a good title there.
It took a while. I think I had some pretty bad ones for a while. Some heavy metal ones. They were like,
Well, yeah. What were the worst ones?
Something like Machines That Kill, or I don't know, something like that. Right? It was something really bad and dumb. Although, I kind of like that kind of, kitschy stuff sometimes.
Yeah, I feel like you should just go on Facebook and ask for suggestions and just pick the worst one. Pick 5 of the worst, or that should be like one of the one of the pieces in the show, or one of the like little text pieces is like other people's suggestions.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. That'll be fun.
See how people perceive the opportunity.
Sure. Right.